As we heard earlier, migrants could be banned from living in Sydney, Melbourne and southeast Queensland under a federal government plan to ease congestion in the nation's busiest cities. Overseas migration accounts for 60% of Australia's population growth, and the government wants to force new arrivals into smaller regions and towns. Let's see what our Pulse guests think about this one. 96FM's Lisa Fernandez and social media strategist Meg Coffey join me. Good afternoon, ladies.
Hi, Tivo.
Lisa, to you first. Should migrants be forced to rural and regional centres?
Well, look, I'm going to say a big fat no, because for starters, you know, it's hard enough for migrants who come here. They need the support. If there is a support in the regional centres and if they are being supported job-wise, you know, to assimilate, to understanding Australia, then great, okay. But really, it's hard enough coming here as a new Australian and then being told, well, you've got to live out there. I mean, how rural are we talking?
Yep. Exactly. Well, I don't think they've thought about but I don't think they've thought about the planning situation for, you know, putting migrants in those regional centres, because, you know, they're catering for a small population as it is already, yes. I suppose. So, well, Meg, migrants often need to liaise with a lot of agencies as well that are only in the city. What do you make of this plan?
Well, this is a really interesting one for me, because I actually got my sponsorship through regional migration.
Oh,
back in, I can't remember exactly, 2006 or so. Perth was a regional centre. And they're going to make Perth a regional centre again. So do I have a
So we're regional?
Yes.
So they're... well, that's fine then.
See, that's okay.
Right?
Yeah. So if it's a regional thing and Perth is regional, I love it. I probably wouldn't have been able to get my sponsorship had Perth not been regional.
That's a very interesting take on that. We've got to do a bit more research, I think, Lisa.
But as far as the agencies, everything we have is here. Everything we have.
Oh, well, everyone's going to be coming to Perth then.
That's right.
All right.
Correct. Thanks, Meg. Thanks for that.
Moving on, an advertisement for the Sofitel Hotel in Brisbane has people fired up. Take a look at this photo. It looks innocent, right? There it is. A young couple relaxing in bed having breakfast. But what's outraged some is their choice of reading material. The man's reading the Financial Review while the woman is flicking through a magazine. Meg, does this upset you?
No. Why are we why is this a deal? Why is this an issue? Like, I get it. I don't know. I think people are too sensitive. I don't have an issue with this at all. I think people need to just stop. Just stop. I don't know.
I feel like it is nitpicking a bit, but let's see, Lise, who would really be reading the Fin Review on a holiday? I don't think you would be reading the Fin Review on a holiday.
But you know what? That is sexist, and I think it's horrible. And you know what? Let them both read a book.
What if she was reading Fin Review?
No, well, you know what? Let them both read the Fin Review. I think that you look. I work in a male industry. I work where there's a lot of sexism, chauvinism, misogyny. So unfortunately, I am one of the people that pick it up and go, you know what? That is sexist. I'm calling sexist on it.
I didn't even see it.
I wouldn't even notice as well, Meg. But I suppose, you know, if some people obviously did.
I've got a radar for that sort of stuff, you know, and it goes off. And I think, nah. Why is she reading? Like, she might want the Fin Review. So either let them both read the Fin Review, or let them just both read a novel. You know,
or just give them both newspapers. Different kinds of newspapers.
Correct. I call sexist completely.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Disagree.
Yeah.
Last up on the Pulse. A mother has sparked heated debate online after asking whether she should shave her 6-year-old's daughter's legs. The concerned parent mentioned the body hair was affecting her child's self-esteem, as she noticed others in her class weren't dealing with the same issue. She says she had conversations with her daughter about how all bodies are made differently, but worries the message isn't coming across. Now, Lisa, what would you do? Is 6 years old too young?
Yes. I mean, why are you worrying about that? You should be worrying about playing with your friends and going into the school group, you know, and also, no, I think the mum is wrong and being a bad parent.
Yes,
like,
I agree.
I just think it's horrible. A little 6-year-old girl should not be worried about that. And you say, your hair's beautiful, your hair's fine, don't worry about it. And also put an age then. If you're so worried about that, then say you can shave your legs when you are 13.
I just want to get
when you're
Meg's
14.
quick response on this. Do you think that we're more aware of children's mental health these days, Meg?
Yes, yeah. I think if you're, I see where the mother is coming from, in that she's saying my child is suffering, so here's something I can do about it. Yeah. But I think it's too young. But it's the mother's decision, not ours.
But we'll agree on this one. I think too young. All right, Lisa, Meg, thank you so much. We'll see you guys very soon.
Thanks, Tivo.
Thanks, Tivo.